It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for the Monday Movie Minute. Get that music going. What's going on, world? Leave me Run Machine here, and today, I'm here to talk about the best movie I've seen all year. Now I know y'all might be going, but you said Moonlight. Arrival is the best movie of the year. I saw this movie 2 days ago, and I was blown away. Here's the thing: sci-fi is one of my favorite genres. Like I love, even though more recently I'm a bigger Star Trek fan, but I love sci-fi, and I just feel like sci-fi has been lacking over the past couple of years. That's not to say that there aren't good movies out there. Like if I could just think of some joints off the top, Her was a really good movie. The new Star Wars was good, but it wasn't what people said it was. Star Trek was good, but it was easily the third best Star Trek of the new movies. And then you got some other movies out there that have been good, but this movie, Arrival, is amazing. So let's get into it right now. Arrival stars Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner and Forest Whitaker and a bunch of other people, but those are like the three central characters in the film. And it's hard to do a review about this film without spoiling it, so there are going to be no spoilers. I'm just going to give you basically a summary and basically and my summary is going to be pretty much what you see on TV. So Amy Adams, her name is Louise in the film, and she's a linguist and language professor at a university. One day when she's teaching her class, it's like 8 kids in the class or something like that, their phones start going off. She turns the television on and find out that a monolith, this big black monolith, landed in Montana. Later on you find out that 11 other monoliths landed in different places throughout the world. So you got one in China, you got one in, I think, London, and Pakistan, a bunch of different places. Don't quote me on the countries, but I know for sure China had one. But basically, the military, they decide to recruit her to try to communicate with the, do I call them aliens? To communicate with the life forms on the ship. Now, again, I said I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm not going to tell you what these things look like. This is what I will say. It is one of the most non-cliche depictions of alien life that I've seen in a long time. This movie, by the way, if you're looking for a sci-fi film where you think stuff is about to blow up, then at some point, Amy Adams is going to reach for her Glock and start shooting everything. This is not the movie for you. This is not the town. Jeremy Renner's not going to roll up in there with an AK trying to kill aliens. It's not going to happen. This movie is it's a moderately paced film. There's little to no action. Like, I'll be completely honest with you. This movie has very, very little action. It has some scenes with some explosions and stuff like that. But when I say little to none, I mean damn near little to none. But the film is so compelling in its message, and it's compelling in the relationship between Amy Adams and these life forms, because she's trying to learn their language and teach them, English and how humans communicate, to just try to figure out why they're here. That's like the slogan on the posters. Why have they arrived here? Why did they come here? So Amy Adams is communicating this with them, but America, we can't learn things, right? Especially in the military, we can't learn things, right? It's not enough to learn and assess the situation before shooting, right? Ask how many black people were lying dead in the street this year, right? We don't assess things before, we try to take action. No. Right? You got Amy Adams doing her thing, trying to learn these things. Non-violent creatures, And then America say, you know what? We gonna roll up in there. You need to hurry up with your BS learning because we need to know if we need to take these joints out. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You gotta watch the rest of the film. From then on, it just becomes a conflict between Amy Adams, the military, all the other countries around the world because they're not America, they're not America, and some places just are culturally different. And they see some big, crazy monolith land in their, in their region. They're gonna, try to blow it up or something like that. So it becomes like a movie about like global relations as well as just, learning alien life and whatnot. It's an excellent film. It's brilliantly acted. I'm gonna give you my predictions right now, so I'm calling it right now. Arrival will be nominated for Best Picture, Best Director. All the sound nominations, it's gonna get that. I think there's like 3. It's gonna get visual effects. And I'm talking about nominations. Amy Adams will be nominated for Best Actress. Jeremy Renner will be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. It's gonna get a bunch of stuff. It's gonna get a bunch of nominations because it's really that great of a film. Recently with when it comes to like alien films and films about creatures from other worlds, what I really don't like is that they take such a cliche approach. It's like you get this big mysterious ship that lands in New York City, right? Because they just love the popular cities, right? And or in California, Los Angeles. And you got aliens on there. They hold off from showing you the aliens for a while. But then when they show you them, the payoff is just so trash. Like, they look so typical. They look like a squid, or they look like, something, just that you've seen before. And it becomes a thing of, let's take these things out. This movie has such a different approach because it's about intellect and language and communication with things that we don't know. You hear that, NYPD? Communicating and assessing situations before we take action. It's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie. I recommend you go see it. Is it better than Moonlight? It is, yo. I love Moonlight. I love it. Really, really do. But this movie, I can't spoil it, so it's hard for me to, right? Because what I'm saying sounds like a typical alien movie, but it's not. It's just that what I'm telling you, there's so much more to what I'm telling you. You just have to go see it. Trust me. Arrival, and I love Amy Adams, by the way. So, okay. Go see Arrival. It's a brilliant film. I recommend it. It's the Lane Man Run Machine, and I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for clicking this video. If you haven't seen this glorious face before, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section below with no spoilers. Let me know what you liked about it. Go follow my brother, The Genius Lucas, at The Genius Lucas on Instagram and on Twitter. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, I'm out.